The moon doesn't make its own light, it just holds what the sun has lent. And still it owns the whole of night, still knows exactly what it meant. Borrowed light is light enough, borrowed strength gets through the rough. Borrowed light, still warm and real, still everything you need to feel. I've been running on borrowed things, on the courage left by others, on the warmth that memory brings, on the love of distant mothers. Borrowed light is light enough, borrowed strength gets through the rough. Borrowed light, still warm and real, still everything you need to feel. Nothing wrong with borrowed, nothing wrong with leaned. Some of the best things were never fully mine to keep, still shining. Even on borrowed light. The honest dog is different from the dog that scares. More specific, more sufficient in the truth it bears, without the performance of the light. The honest dark mind to know the truest kind of glow. The honest dark, cold and clear, the most truthful thing in here. The honest dark, wide and real, the deepest, honest thing I feel. When the lights go in the room, returns to what it is, the bloom of the actual, the unlit truth. The honest dark, that's the view. I've been comfortable in darkness long enough to know its textures, not the dramatic or the starkness of fear, just the particular lectures of the dark on what is real. The honest dark mind paid in all the time I've stayed. Evening that settles slow, and everything I let go. Evening that clear tonight by simply sitting in the light. The night asked only that I show, without agenda, without need, just presence in the afterglow of everything I've let recede. Evening that consider paid in all the time I've stayed. Evening that settles slow, and everything I let go. Evening that clear tonight by simply sitting in the light that cleared. The night and I are even. See you tomorrow. I took the long way home again, past streets that don't lead anywhere, past windows full of other men and women with their own repair. The long way home is always right when you need a little more of night. The long way home, no need to rush. The city holds you in its hush. Every morning it's still there, that means something. My inner tide goes in and out without my asking or consent. It carries things I can't speak about and brings back what the deep has meant. In a tide beyond control, moving through the whole of soul. In a tide, in and out, this is what I'm all about. In a tide, soft and deep, moving even while I sleep. I've stopped resisting when it pulls and stopped holding when it returns. The tide knows what the deep soul wants better than the part that learns. In a tide beyond control, moving through the whole of soul. In a tide, in and out, this is what I'm all about. In a tide, soft and deep, moving even while I sleep. It knows the way. Trust the tide. Let go easy. That's the way. Not with fall, not with the day. Just the quiet, slow release of the tension into Let go easy. Night is here. Everything becomes more clear. Let go easy, soft and white. Let the evening step inside. Let go easy. Easy. There it is. My interior weather shifts by evening. By the time the city settles down, something in me starts believing in the quiet under all the sound. Interior weather, mine to read. No forecast for what I need. Interior weather, soft and real. The only climate I can feel. There's a warmth that builds by nightfall in the space between the thought and word. A kind of gentle inner rainfall that washes clean what I have heard. Interior weather, mine to read. No forecast for what I need. Interior weather, soft and real. The only climate I can feel. empty slowly when it's emptied of its daily self. Something briefly, softly, holy in the city being by itself. Glass city after dark, just the neon and the empty park. Glass city, yours and mine, when the ordinary becomes fine. Glass city, just start. Finally just start. Step inside, bloom tonight, bloom for me, bloom tonight, set me free, bloom tonight, warm and white, bloom tonight, step inside. Love is showing through the storm. Bloom tonight, bloom for me. Bloom tonight, set me free. Bloom tonight, warm and white. Bloom tonight, step inside. Because of you, lonely. Because of you. I've been living in the waiting room of what comes after what I've known, sitting with the comfortable gloom of not yet ready, not yet grown. The waiting room, this is fine. Everything in its own time in line. The waiting room, soft and long, waiting for the next belonging. Some people hate the waiting room, the suspension of the not yet long while waiting here. The waiting room, this is fine. Everything in its own time and line. The waiting room, soft and long, waiting for the next belonging. The waiting room is good light if you adjust your eyes, and the people waiting with you are always a surprise. Still waiting comfortably now. It's not so bad in here. I dreamed of somewhere flat and white, where nothing interrupted sky, where I could lay my thoughts aside and not feel the need to justify. Open like a salt flat plane, nothing here to lose or gain. Salt flat dreams, wide and still, nothing climbing, nothing hill. Salt flat dreams, just the sky, no more asking who or why. Sometimes the mind needs open space, not mountains, not a crowded thought, just a long and empty place where peace doesn't need to be bought. Open like a salt flat plane, nothing here to lose or gain. Salt flat